Hello, and welcome to the Pete Braley Show. What, is somebody having a birthday? What's going on here?
I think so. I mean, that's what it would appear.
Yeah, I get you guys. I'm Pete Braley. This is my son, Matt.
That's me.
And, yes, it is my 60th birthday today. And shall I own up to it? I own up to everything else. I almost didn't notice he had done any of this.
Yeah. I was in here first, and he walked into the studio. I said, what did I say to you?
You said,
I was like,
typical day.
Yeah, just a typical day in the office.
Typical day in the office. And I thought he was saying something about, I was like, did Charlie poo in the stew?
That was the first thing he said.
Yeah. And
he didn't even look at any
my
of this.
peripheral just didn't pick up the balloons, but this is very nice.
Yeah, this is me and Trish did this.
You and Trish?
Shout out to Trish.
Yeah, you did this last night.
Yep.
Yeah, Trish made a post last night and confused people.
Yes.
Because today is my birthday, but she has to work.
Yep.
My daughter Kat and her fiance are down in Virginia. All the other kids are in Virginia. So it's me, Matt, and Charlie for my birthday.
Yeah.
So
the squad.
She was like, "What do you want to do for your birthday? What do you want to? Do you want to go out somewhere?" And I had not had a prime rib for a long time. I can't remember the last time. So we went to Mike's Restaurant in Fairhaven, which I highly recommend for, well, anything: pizza, Italian food, seafood. But the prime rib is just outstanding. So I had that last night, and Priscilla asked the waitress to take our picture, and then she posted celebrating someone's 60th birthday.
Yep.
So then everybody started commenting yesterday.
Everybody thought your birthday was yesterday. Yeah. She should have said something like celebrating in advance or something or whatever. But
then there was one person that wished her a happy birthday.
yeah, there was just a lot of confusion yesterday.
Yeah.
Trish's birthday is next month.
Right.
But I mean, you're early and you're ready, so props to you.
So I am 60 today. Do I have to become more mature yet?
Well, you haven't become mature so far, so
Haven't done it yet.
why start now?
Yeah. I wrote that in my blog yesterday, my Sunday column on PeteBraley.com. Because when I think of my mother and my uncles, I always think, well, they acted more mature. They were grown-ups. And see, in my head, I'm still 13, so.
I think you're probably grown up to some people, but those of us that live with you on a day-to-day basis know that you're not a grown-up.
You're not.
By the way, I apologize for my voice.
Yes.
I'm sick. Somebody got me sick. I don't know where I got it, but
Matt's got a cold.
Yes.
And I have a little tingle, too, this morning, so we're trying not to think about it.
We're doing a great job. It's going to be the show of clearing our throats.
Yeah, do you mind?
So we apologize.
We're going to do a medley.
But it's his birthday, so he gets to do whatever he wants.
Okay. So, yes, welcome, and thank you for the comments, some Facebook posts and emails already this morning.
Yes, we do have people in the chat. Abby says happy birthday.
Thank you.
Gary says happy birthday, Pete.
Thank you, Gary.
Andrea says happy 60th birthday, Pete.
Thank you.
Miss Mary Jane says happy 60th birthday. And Gail says happy birthday, Pete. No sense growing up at this point.
There you go.
So there you go.
Yeah, time's wasted by now. And what was I going to say? Oh, I had a couple of people welcome me to the club. Paul Santos, who I guess is 60, welcomed me to the club yesterday. So I don't know if there's T-shirts or hats or anything once you become a member of this club.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there? Yeah, I was going to say, are there benefits of this club?
I hope there's some swag.
Abby did say, "Uh-oh, did Madeline get you sick?" I mean, I'm not going to say it, but she might have.
We had a house full of kids at some point this weekend, and it was a rainy day, so I don't know.
We were all stuck in the house.
It was great to see Abby and all the kids.
Yeah.
They were down here for, 3 days? Maybe 4?
3 or 4 days, I think. I don't know.
So we had some fun, and they got to see the Wayland Museum and go to Fort Phoenix and do some fun things. So, other notes from the weekends. People don't look happy running errands. I've come to that conclusion.
Yeah.
I was out running errands Saturday with Priscilla, and she likes to bring Charlie, and it really wasn't hot weather this weekend. When are we going to get some beach weather, huh? Seems like it's been forever since
we had like those 2 days
a
couple weeks ago.
We did have it, like 90 degrees or close to 90. And now we're back in the 60s and 70s. But anyway, so I've got Charlie with me. We're going places. She's going in the store. I'm sitting in the car with Charlie. And I happened to notice people coming to their cars. Like, we stopped at the liquor store. So I happened to notice people coming to their cars, Saturday morning, and they've got the resting witch face. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just...
Yeah, I mean, I will say that sometimes when you're just walking by yourself, it's awkward, and you just might naturally look miserable. That's at least me, I feel like.
That's your go-to face?
Yeah, I might not actually be miserable, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's just the natural face you make.
You don't have a natural go-to smile, I guess, huh?
Well, Trish does. Trish walks around with like a golden retriever smile at all times.
This is true. This
But-
is true. My wife
But
does
a lot of
that.
people aren't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People did look happy and relieved to be at the Luke Bryan concert this weekend.
Yeah.
So a lot of people who they just look happy to be out. You
Yep.
know, it felt so good to be back at this.
A lot of people Snapchat in the concert.
Yeah. The Whaling City Festival was this weekend. I just read about that last night. On another positive note, the Fairhaven Acushnet Youth Baseball 11 Under All-Star Team won the Cal Ripken State Tournament yesterday, representing Fairhaven and Acushnet. Next week, it's the regional tournament in Dover, New Hampshire. So congrats to the All-Stars. It is Monday, July 12th. This is show number 27. Today is National Simplicity Day. On my
Okay.
birthday, we're
All
supposed to
right.
keep things
Keeping
simple.
it simple, yeah.
It's National Different Colored Eyes Day. Now, I've seen dogs with different colored eyes, but people?
Yeah, Doug used to have a dog that had different colored eyes.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, he did.
Connie.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I also think, Siberian Huskies oftentimes have different colors. But have you seen different colored eyes on people?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously a thing. See, I can't celebrate this day, so I feel left out.
All right.
Yeah.
It's National Pecan Pie Day.
That's
We
gross.
have a Really?
Not a fan.
Have you tried it?
Yeah.
Okay. Very sweet.
Probably once a long time ago. A lot of these foods I say I hate, I haven't tried in a long time, so maybe my taste buds have changed. Potato salad, I can assure you, I will never, ever enjoy.
We were talking about the menu
Oh,
for...
we have a phone call coming in.
Okay. I don't know what's happening today. I have an idea, but they're going to do
Let me
their own
see.
thing. So,
Sarah, can you hear us?
Hello?
I can hear you.
Sarah, hello
Sarah's
there.
here.
Happy birthday!
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I
Thank
hope
you
she
so
didn't
much.
just blow out everybody's ears.
Oh, sorry. Happy birthday!
There we go.
This is back. This is like the old days. Only you're calling me live on the air.
I know. Should we reenact that super old clip?
Yeah, we played
Good morning,
that.
Dad. This is Zach Hansen.
Yeah, right.
I have a feeling his voice isn't as high. So, hello, Dad. This is Zach Hansen.
And the response is,
The
yeah,
tip-
right.
The typical Sarah. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Ask if.
This is my oldest daughter, Sarah, whose birthday is Wednesday.
Yes.
We are close in our birthdays here.
Birthday buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So what? Now she's calling from Virginia Beach. Did you drop off my little buddy? Oh no, he doesn't have daycare today.
That's right.
He still has Auntie Kat.
Yeah, he still has his Auntie Kat.
All right. So
No,
how?
I'm driving to work, but I just wanted to call and say happy birthday.
Well, thank you so much.
Aw.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
you-
I
you
will let
didn't-
you guys get back to it.
You didn't throw a talk show for him, so I don't think you went up to me, but it's nice nonetheless.
I did it. Yes. So, all right. Love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
We have tried to convince Sarah to call us maybe once a week to
Yes.
just, to do a little Sarah's World. And she always, and I've told her for years that she should start a YouTube channel or she should definitely have a blog called just her take on things. And her response to me is, Dad, no, what if I'm not funny? Nobody is going to like it.
We're not funny, but you guys keep showing up.
Yeah, we keep doing it, you know? But she's hilarious. I mean, and the stuff that happens to her, number one.
Yep.
And then how she relates and reacts to it, number two. I think it would be a hilarious bit.
So
but
maybe this show will be her jump start. We
Launching pad?
need to get her more.
do you have that picture of Liam, by
I
the
do.
way?
Yes.
She was talking about Liam with Auntie Kat, and Liam Auntie Kat's made him a fan.
Yeah. Check it out. They
What?
have us on the big screen,
Look at that, huh?
which is intimidating. But yeah, I just like how he lounges in his chair,
Yeah, he's just kicking back, watching Grampy.
eating something. I don't know what that is. At first, I thought it was a candy bar, but if this was in the morning, I hope it wasn't a candy bar.
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
But yeah.
Thank you for taking that, Kat. On the date book, it was on this day in 1804 that former United States Secretary of the Treasury Alexander Hamilton died after being shot in a pistol duel by Vice President Aaron Burr.
I just can't believe how choreographed the duel was.
I
them,
know,
them
huh?
dancing in circles and everything.
They got the whole and then in slow motion.
I may be solely basing this off of the Hamilton musical, but yes,
yeah.
But I heard that's exactly how it went.
And afterwards, Aaron Burr was heard to say, "I'm the damn fool that shot him."
Yep.
Yeah. It was on this day in 1957 the U.S. Surgeon General Leroy Burney connected smoking with lung cancer. And on this day in 1976, the very first Family Feud game show was broadcast on ABC, hosted by Richard Dawson. All right, so coming up today, again, I don't know what they've got planned here, but let's just keep going. What's an industry secret in a field that you work? What's an industry secret in a field that you work?
Interesting.
We've got a list from... what is it? Reddit that we check, yeah. A man in Michigan spent $10,000 to build his wiffle ball field of dreams in his backyard. We'll take a look. Name something you hate that others enjoy. Potato salad. But name something you hate that others enjoy. All right, we'll get to that. Oh, I was mentioning before that yesterday we were talking about the menu for your graduation party.
Oh, yes.
And he was just like, if there's potato salad, I'm not going.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
All right.
Before we get to the news, though, we do have, it's a very little surprise. But I was told that your old pal, Yvette, used to always give you, I don't know if this was on your birthday or just randomly, but she would always give you powdered donuts.
Yes.
So we got you some powdered donuts.
Donuts.
I'm sorry.
And the other part of this I didn't do. The other part of this was somehow I would automatically have black pants on that day, so that the powdered donuts would get all over.
Of course. So when you're done with the show, put on some black pants and enjoy. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Did Yvette contact
you?
No,
that was Trish's idea because I was thinking if I could get to like Dunkin' Donuts in time before the show, but I didn't. That I would have to wake up at like 5. So she came up with that idea.
Yeah,
but shout out to Yvette for the inspiration.
Yes, thank you. Yvette and I had many mornings. She'd walk in about 8:30 or so with these, and we'd sit there and pop a few. If there were holidays coming up or birthdays. So thank you. Should I keep that on camera there?
Sure.
All right. All right. Let's get to the news, and then we'll check some chats. Entrepreneur Richard Branson hurtled into space aboard his own rocket ship yesterday, beating fellow billionaire Jeff Bezos. The nearly 71-year-old Branson and 5 crewmates from his Virgin Atlantic Space Tourism Company reached an altitude of about 53 miles over the New Mexico desert. That was enough to experience 3 to 4 minutes of weightlessness and witness the curvature of the Earth, and then safely glide to a runway landing. Branson became the first person to blast off in his own spaceship, beating Bezos by 9 days. He also became only the second septuagenarian to go into space. Astronaut John Glenn flew on the shuttle at the age of 77 back in 1998.
I will say it's funny because right before, I think this was like 2 or 3 days before he went up there, Blue Origin, which is Jeff Bezos' company, posted a picture on Instagram that compared Blue Origin to Virgin Galactic and just rashed on them. It was all categories that Blue Origin won. And everyone in the comments was like, that's classless. Like, come on, man. Like, are you kidding me? And then the next day, Jeff Bezos posted like a picture of Virgin Galactic and was like, just wanted to wish good luck to them today. And he was trying to like make up for it. And everyone in the comments were like, yeah, but what about that post yesterday? And people were like, why don't you put a comparison with SpaceX? And where's that comparison?
Wasn't it funny watching...
They would lose that one.
Watching these billionaire boys fight yesterday.
It's just a space pissing contest. It's great.
The average cost of groceries now stands just above $355 a month per person, according to a new study. That means a 2-person household can easily spend more than $700 a month on food. Add a child, and that figure spikes.
Per person, though?
Per person.
That sounds steep.
According to Move.org, the state with the highest grocery bill is Hawaii, where grocery tabs can top $550 per person. Vermont, Alaska, and New York were also high up on the list. Massachusetts was also in the top 10 for most expensive grocery bills, coming in 8th most at $406.21 per month.
Per person?
That's
crazy.
Yeah. New Hampshire has the cheapest grocery bill. It's $183 a month. 4 people have been arrested on drug and weapons charges after a report of a suspicious occurrence at a downtown Denver hotel that is close to several events planned in conjunction with the All-Star Game. Officials responding to a tip by a maid searched 2 rooms at the Maven Hotel, a block from Coors Field. 3 men and a woman in their 40s were arrested, and quite a few guns were confiscated. And Rhode Island is banning people from releasing a large number of balloons outside in a move aimed at protecting wildlife. Under the new rules, people cannot intentionally release more than 9 helium balloons. Supporters say the balloons pose a serious threat to birds and marine life that ingest them and become entangled. Violators will face a $100 fine. Baseball has reached the All-Star break. The Red Sox are in pretty good shape. We'll get to sports in just a moment. There's an economics professor at the United Kingdom's University of Warwick, and he says laughter can make people more productive at work.
Interesting.
That's why we try to inspire you here with maybe a giggle. He said laughter fast-tracks networks in the brain to help people concentrate and focus. However, the laughter does need to be genuine for a person to see any benefits.
I will say it's got to be there's got to be a limit on that, though, because I feel like you can get to a point where you're laughing too much where you're not doing anything.
Yeah, if your friend is doing a stand-up routine.
But I will say that, like, when you're working with people like you like and you're laughing, it makes the day go by easier.
Oh, yeah.
So I would think you could be more productive.
The link between happiness and productivity has been around for a while, but it's only recently been discovered that happy employees work harder. Not only does the day go by, but they might work harder. Well,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
If they're happy.
Well, because if you're not happy, you're just watching the clock. You just can't wait for the day to be over.
Yeah. Checking sports this morning. Ronald Torres hit a 3-run homer. Philadelphia used 6 pitchers after losing its scheduled starter to COVID. And the Phillies hung on to beat the Red Sox 5-4 yesterday. The Phillies took the last 2 of the 3-game series at Boston. Boston enters the All-Star break leading the American League East at 55-36. Not bad. They returned from the All-Star break Thursday and opened a 4-game series at New York against the Yankees. 3 more Red Sox players have been selected to take part in the All-Star game in Denver. So representing the Red Sox will be J.D. Martinez, Nathan Eovaldi, Matt Barnes, Xander Bogaerts, and Rafael Devers. The Red Sox are committing to relief pitcher Matt Barnes for at least 2 more seasons. They announced yesterday that they signed Barnes, a right-hander, to a 2-year contract extension that spans 2022 and 2023.
A lot of the players are upset, though, because the Red Sox and the Yankees are starting a day earlier from the All-Star break than everybody else.
Are they really?
So everybody else, gets the 28 teams get an extra day off. They don't start until Friday, but for some reason the Red Sox and the Yankees are playing on Thursday. So they're a little upset about that, especially the guys in the All-Star game because they don't really get a day off.
Right, they have to go right to it.
Yep.
I didn't read that.
Yep.
NBA Finals, the Milwaukee Bucks beat Phoenix 120-100. Phoenix does lead that series 2-1. We'll get to some entertainment news in just a moment, but anyone checking in this morning on the chat?
Yeah, Kat did say about the people with different color eyes. Max Scherzer, the pitcher for the Nationals, he has 2 different colored eyes.
Does he?
Which I forgot about that until now, but yes, he does.
I'll have to check that out.
Abby said, wow, this producer is on it today. I don't know if I messed up and that's sarcasm or if I actually did something good. My gut reaction is to assume that I did something wrong.
Oh, why do you always go negative?
But if not, thank you. Thank
Okay.
you. I'm hoping it's because of the phone calls and the donuts, but yes.
Yeah,
I had
would
this
think
planned.
so.
I had a plan.
Yeah.
And Gail said, yay for balloons not being released. Hopefully more folks will realize how deadly this is to our wildlife. Yeah, I think there's like I don't know, we just automatically assume that like you release the balloons and they disappear into nothing, but that's not what happens.
No.
Nathan said, happy birthday, Pete. My daughter Grace is celebrating her 9th birthday today.
That's right.
So happy birthday to Grace.
Want some donuts?
Yeah, we can share.
We can share.
We're getting a call.
Oh, we are.
Everybody's early today. I don't know how I feel about this.
Look at this. This is an actual talk show then, huh?
Jack, can you hear us?
Hello.
Hello, hello.
We don't have Cat.
There we go.
There we go. Hello.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Abby
You're
was just saying how
welcome.
the producer is on it, and I messed up.
Well, hey, you
But-
know.
Oh,
But that's okay.
Mateo.
That's me. That's me. That's me.
Does
Liam, can
everyone-
you say happy birthday to Grampy?
No,
He's playing on the couch.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Oh, there he is.
I translate that to happy birthday.
He's playing
That's-
trampoline on the couch right now.
That's lovely. That is a lovely sound.
So how's your week been of babysitting?
Man, I understand why you were really tired every day from babysitting this kid.
7:15, I'd be in bed.
And think about it. He's 60 years old now. He was doing that.
Yeah.
Ancient.
He was old as shit.
So
See, the problem is he doesn't want to have nap.
Oh,
Hello?
Did we lose you? Hello?
we
we
her.
lost. Her phone struggles in Sarah's house for some reason.
Yeah,
She'll call back, though, I hope.
Sarah's house is weird. If you're near the fridge, it's like your phone acts up. I don't know. Is it a smart fridge? Is that why?
Maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know. Gail did say, Matt, you didn't mess up. It was the equipment. Unfortunately, I am the one that controls the equipment. So,
Well, yeah.
but I'm just kidding. I didn't mess up. I just forgot to turn the volume.
Sometimes it has a mind of its own.
I think she's back. Are you back?
I'm back.
Okay.
Your phone struggles in that house, man.
It's terrible.
Yeah. How did Sarah sound on here? Was it okay?
Yeah, she sounded great.
Cool. So that means you sound great too.
Look at this.
Oh, sweet.
We
Nice.
just
Do you
have
have
to.
any birthday plans, Dad?
We do actually. We're gonna get Chipotle
Ooh.
burritos and watch Black Widow, the
Yeah.
Marvel movie.
Ho ho!
Yeah.
And then you're gonna give us your login so we can watch Black Widow.
Cat, you can't say that live on the internet. Now Disney Plus is gonna come and arrest me.
That's right. They know exactly where to find you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh
So this is your last day down there, or what? When do you head back?
huh. We head back tomorrow. Oh, God bless you, Liam.
Oh, he sneezed.
This guy.
Yeah, we head back tomorrow.
What
All
time
right.
you guys leaving?
Between 6 and 7 probably, because Josh has to work on Wednesday.
No.
Bring my car back in one piece, please.
That's right. She's got your car.
Yes, we swapped cars for the week.
Well, I wish you well with that drive, but you never know
It
what to
sucks.
expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you
it's
guys?
not-
What are you guys
That
doing
is the
today?
fakest cough I've ever heard, Liam.
This guy. He's trying to be on the air. He just wants attention.
Do you want to say hi to Grampy?
Hello.
Liam, say hi.
Oh,
He's busy. He's a busy
well.
guy.
Yeah, he's a
What do you-
busy guy.
What do you guys got going on today?
We got some shopping to do,
Nice,
and we might go to
nice.
Mission Barbecue for lunch.
Oh, snap.
Oh, I love that place.
We were talking
And
about
then we're
getting
gonna-
brisket from Mission Barbecue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
Next time we're down.
Then we're gonna go swimming in Uncle Dougie's pool, and he's grilling tonight.
Oh,
Ooh.
it's a pool day, huh?
It's not a pool
Yeah.
day up here. It is disgusting.
Yeah, it is. It is like 112% humidity,
Yep.
cloudy. What did I hear? Some flash flooding is possible today.
Great. Bring it on. Let's do it.
Okay, I think I have to go play with someone.
All
You
right.
think?
Well, happy birthday, Dad.
see if he says.
Thank you.
See if he says bye. Can you say bye, Leonard?
Liam, can you say bye?
There it
Bye.
is. Bye, buddy.
All right. We'll talk to you guys later.
All right, bye.
Bye. There it is.
Thank you so much.
And we even got a Leonard appearance.
He's a crazy guy.
We do have more chats. Let me
Okay.
see. Abby said you're doing great today.
Oh,
You do great every day. Thank
Look
you.
at you,
Thank
huh?
you. I can't agree with that statement. There's flubs every now and then, but you know what? I try. That's all. Gloria says, "Good morning, happy birthday, Pete."
Thank you, Gloria.
Let's see. I think I got everything. If I missed it, I apologize. Yell at me in the chat, but I think I got everything.
And we are both dealing with lovely throats here this morning.
Yes,
so,
yes,
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. All right, so a Reddit user.
Oh, a balloon fell.
Did it really?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
That's all right.
You have several behind your desk because there were some in my chair. And I said, should I sweep these on the floor? Because we do have Charlie down by my feet. So we decided not to do that. They're behind his desk.
Yeah.
So
I would throw him at him, but I don't want Charlie to bite him. So
right.
that would be very loud. There would be gunshots on the show.
So a Reddit user asked, what's an industry secret in the field you work in? All right, what's an industry secret in the field you work in? Maybe you have some to add to this. Let's see.
Let's hear it.
All right, number one, someone said, as a worker at Subway, I'm only supposed to put 6 olives on your footlong. You all deserve to know this.
Yeah, but I guarantee that they don't all follow that. No, they're not going to take the time to actually count 6 out. I've
You
never
don't
worked
think
at
so?
Subway, but I don't think they will.
No.
Every time I've gone, I've witnessed them. They just grab a handful and throw it on. I don't think they count 6.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. The repairman who shows up at your house to fix something is usually the one deciding how much to charge you. Being nice to him can save you a lot of money. Now, I'm a little skeptical of that one.
What do you mean?
But is the repair? Yeah, I guess the repairman is the one that would make the decisions, right?
Well,
because
there's probably
usually,
like a standard, like, I don't know, like if it's like a toilet fix, this probably like, it probably depends on like the parts they use and stuff. But yeah,
Right.
I would think that they're the ones doing it, so they would be the ones to know what it is.
so if you're nice to him, you can save yourself a lot of money.
I mean, you're nice to anybody, you'll go farther in life and get more. So
This one I've learned over the years, and I'm grossed out by it. Your hotel room most likely is not as clean as you think it is.
yeah, I prefer not to think about that, but
Yeah.
that's
Like
yeah, it does make sense.
I've learned that the comforter on your they maybe
probably don't
wash
wash
that
that.
twice a year.
A lot of people actually take it off completely. They don't
Yes.
even use the comforter.
That's a smart thing. Take
Yeah.
it off and throw it in the corner.
Yep.
I worked in menswear, and our tailor shops are filled with suits that were made years ago and never picked up. Most often, the customers died, or the suits were tailored for weddings that were canceled for some reason.
That's so sad. See, but like, do they just keep them, or are they?
I would think they have to for a while, right? Because you
we,
never
we
know.
should ask Rob of Main
Our
Street
suit
Formals.
guy, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rob at Main Street Formals.
Because, if that's a thing, you might want to contact some suit shops and say, hey, what are you going to hang around?
Hey, can I get a discount on this dead guy's suit? As long as he didn't die in it, can I get it, please?
I mean, especially if you're a normal size, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So. When you ask a grocery store worker, I don't know why I'm having such an issue with my throat here. Hang on, please.
I will say, Abby said Liam is excited for Grampy's birthday. He is. He's busy, though. He's a busy guy. It's tough to get him on the phone to, like, genuinely have a conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Also, because he barely speaks, any words or anything like that. But,
His schedule is full.
yeah.
When you ask a grocery store worker to check in the back for an item, we've talked about this,
Yes, yep.
99% of the time, they just walk away, stand for a few minutes, and then come back.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not on the shelf, we are out of the products, but we know you won't believe us unless we go look for it.
Yeah. See, when I started to read that one, I was like, oh, yeah, I've worked with some lazy people that don't actually check when there might be some out back. But in this case, I agree with that because a lot of the time it is like we know for a fact. Like,
That you don't have it.
there's certain products that we never keep out back. Like whatever we have is out, 100%. 100% it's out there. But it is true that customers question you. Like they ask whether or not you're actually, like they think you're lying to them. It's like, no, I'm not. It would be easier to tell you the truth and to get you the item than to tell you we don't have it.
Really, lying to you is not on my list of things to do today.
It's not. But there's definitely some people that, like, it might be out back and they just don't want to check. But
This next one, the person says, I work in HR, human resources, and if you put the keywords from the job listing in your resume, you'll almost always be qualified. We search for those words instead of reading the entire resume.
interesting. I believe Nathan's in management. Is that true, Nathan? I don't know if you're in the hiring process.
Yeah.
But I've heard similar things like that. Like you should adjust your resume to the job description.
Yes. Yeah. And use those keywords.
Yeah.
Number 8, I work for a web design agency. We charge anywhere from $5,000 to $200,000 for web projects, but we outsource 90% of those to India for $200.
See, I didn't know that. That's messed up.
Is it shady or is it business? I don't know.
I mean, the sad part is that's business. I feel like that's the shitty side of business, though. I don't know. Like, I love the side of business that you create something really, I don't know, you create a really genius invention, you make a lot of money off it,
Yeah.
but that's the shady side of business where somebody's making money off somebody else's talent. So
These are the hidden secrets that people have from working in certain industries. Number 9, I'm a preschool teacher, and you should know your children tell us nearly everything about what goes on in your home.
yeah, kids really don't have a filter.
They ain't got no filter. Number 10, I worked with a milk bottling plant and found out they were putting the exact same milk in both organic and non-organic cartons. That's not right. All the milk was organic, but they didn't want to miss a sales opportunity, so they just bottled them differently and sold them at different prices.
See, that's another one, though, that originally I was like, wow, that's really messed up. But the fact is that it's all organic.
Yeah, so
and then
they're not...
they put organic in the non-organic. I don't think anyone's going to go out and be like, excuse me, I need non-organic milk. I feel like that's not a case.
No,
I feel like it's the other way where you're like, I need organic. So if it's all organic, is that a bad... I mean, lying isn't a good thing, but is it necessarily a bad situation? I don't know.
Yeah. Hospitals and doctors' offices, the bills, what am I trying to say here? Doctors and hospital bills in the United States can be negotiated, and many will offer large discounts if you pay at the time of service. Once the insurance gets billed, there is much less room for negotiation.
So is it like when you check out, you're like, hey, by the way, I'm only giving you $20. Take it or leave it.
Well, you know what's funny is if you actually ask, when you go to check out, if you actually ask, so what was the cost of today's appointment?
Mm-hmm.
There's like 3 different answers. It's like, well, what insurance do you have? Why should that determine how much it costs? Well, there should be a cost for an office visit.
Unless it's what it's going to cost you, like depending on your insurance coverage.
I just always thought it was weird that
I can think of.
When you say how much does an appointment cost? Well, depends on your insurance.
Yeah,
it shouldn't. There should be a charge for the appointment.
That's the only thing I can think of is if they're thinking like how much you would pay based on your coverage. But
right.
I don't know. I don't actually know.
Number 12, gym membership contracts actually mean nothing. Cancel your credit card or change it to a Visa gift card with no balance and then just ride off into the sunset.
Yeah, right, because they can't.
Wow.
They would just keep charging a card that doesn't have.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist.
Yeah. That's a nasty little trick to learn.
That's good to know. Well, I mean, the gym contracts are nasty. It's like, it's like, oh, you can cancel, but it's like $100 cancellation fee. It's like,
hello?
Yeah. Maybe you should be better, so I don't want to cancel. How about that?
I have heard this one before. Book hotel rooms directly. I'll give you whatever you want if it's available. If you use Expedia or a third-party website, you'll get the worst available room and no upgrade. Hotel front desk agents often have access to change rates or change room types as long as you book directly. Oftentimes, we just upgrade guests that we like.
I feel like that makes sense.
So deal directly instead of through those.
I never do that, but I feel like that makes sense.
Expedias or whatever. Yeah. And finally, the cocktail you just ordered at the bar might cover the cost of the entire bottle of liquor we used to make it. They jack the price like crazy. Huh?
I guess it would depend if it's like top shelf stuff, but we did get some chats about this topic here. Abby said, in hotels, if the towels aren't folded, they don't wash them.
Oh.
If the towels aren't folded, they don't wash them. So like if you walk in and they're unfolded, aren't unfolded, they don't wash them. So like when you take a shower, if you fold it and put it on the rack, they won't wash that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's kind of gross if you're not the one that folded it and put it back. Yeah, Nathan says, I always throw the towels on the floor even if I don't use them so they get washed. That's a good idea. That's just to be safe. Let's see. Abby said, I've done that when I know we don't have it. LOL, they won't believe you until you just go out back.
Yeah.
It's true, though. Like, even I've done it where I know for a fact, like, it's something that would never be out back. Mm-hmm. And you're like, let me just go double check out back. And so I go out back. I do look. I'm like, because I've been wrong before. So I go back and I look, but where it might be. But it's never there. And I walk out and I'm like, unfortunately.
I told you we don't have it.
That's my go-to. Like, I don't know if anyone else in customer service has, like, crutch words that they use all the time.
I'm sure they do.
For me, it's unfortunately or absolutely. Like, can you do that? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Never in my, like, real life will I be like, hey, Matt, can you grab me the remote? Absolutely, Pete. Absolutely.
No, you've never done that.
No. Yeah, but for some reason, absolutely is my go-to in retail. Let's see. Nathan says about the resumes. Yes, keywords will help, but I will also ask you about those skills because people like to lie on their resume, which is good. That's because that's 100% true.
Yeah, that's true.
And then Mia says the insurance companies contract with the offices for lower overall prices. Oh, the insurance companies contract with the offices for lower overall prices.
Okay.
Insurance is just difficult, I feel like. It's more difficult than it should be.
I feel like insurance was a good idea when it first came out, and then it got all dorked up, you know?
Yeah, I feel like it's just, I don't know. We were talking about the shady side of business. Where companies are benefiting off of people's health, and I feel like that's just a really out there concept that when you don't really think about it, because insurance is normal, it's just part of life. But when you think about it, it's like they're making money off of like you like health emergencies and stuff like that. And like that's a little messed up. When you think about it.
There is part of me that thinks there's a cure for cancer.
Yeah, wow, we're getting deep right now.
But we're never going to see it because they make so much money treating cancer.
Yeah.
I hope I hope to hell I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You know, but there's a little part of me that says, I don't know.
You got to at least think about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Get into my conspiracy theories.
Yeah, we decided to go all in this morning. It's his birthday. He doesn't even care.
I don't care. Yeah. Can I do that? Get off my lawn. I'm 60 now. I don't care.
Gail says cash payers also get charged more than insurance payers.
Cash payers get charged.
Yeah, if you don't have insurance, you'll get charged more.
Okay.
Which again, I mean, it just
should be the other way around, shouldn't it? I would think so.
You would think.
Yeah.
You would think.
Yeah.
Abby says, "Yeah, my customer service voice is way different than my day-to-day voice." It's almost embarrassing when like someone you know walks in and you don't know them yet, and you go. Mine is like 10 pitches higher than my normal voice. So it's really embarrassing because I'm like, I don't want to do it right now. That'd be embarrassing. But I'm just like, hey, how are you doing today? And then I realize it's them and I'm like, I would never say that to somebody I know. Like you just be like, hey, what's going on or something. I don't know. I'm two completely different people. And I hate the customer service person. I hate that side
of you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Jekyll and Hyde today, huh?
Yeah. And Abby agrees with that conspiracy theory.
Yeah. I mean, I'd hate to think that that's true, but I mean, think about it. How much money is wrapped up in cancer, you know? Just around here, we've got the place in Fairhaven, the big complex in Fairhaven, all these medical buildings.
Nathan agrees as well. Yeah.
Oh, well.
It's something you don't want to think about, but when you think about it, you're like, damn, that could actually be true.
Shall we move on to the people page?
Let's do it.
People in the news this morning, a man who has caught over 11,000 baseballs at Major League Baseball games showed off his world record collection during an episode of the show My Hustle this weekend. Personal note.
Yeah.
I'm now 60 years old, and I have never caught a foul ball at a baseball park.
I will say...
Never.
It's kind of a numbers game, though. I mean, we go to baseball games, but we don't go that.
We don't go that often. No, you're right.
So, I mean, this guy's been, how many was it?
He's caught 11,000.
So it doesn't say how many games, but like I guarantee he's probably been to like, I don't know, 30,000 baseball games. Like
well,
something ridiculous.
Some of the most impressive balls that he's caught are A-Rod's 3,000th hit, which was a home run in Yankee Stadium. He has Mike Trout's first home run ball. The man takes videos of each ballpark he goes to and has even traveled to Japan for a game. His name is Zach Hampel. He holds the world record for the most baseballs caught at Major League games with 11,000, and he plans to grow.
I wonder if he ever sells them, because like a lot of like the Mike Trout one, a lot of the times they'll try and buy the ball back.
Oh, the players will, yeah.
So I wonder if he's made any money.
The owners of a restaurant in Louisville decided to give their employees a trip to Las Vegas as a special thank you for keeping their customers fed during the pandemic. The owners took to the restaurant's Facebook page and wrote, "Sorry we're closed this week. Our employees have worked so hard and diligently through all the crazy times that we went through. They deserve a break. The workers will be in Vegas all week, and the restaurant will reopen next week. There were some who couldn't go, but they received bonuses instead." Sounds cool.
Yeah.
A Michigan man spent $10,000 to build his wiffle ball field of dreams in his backyard. What does that look like? Well, we do have a picture.
There it is.
The field started off with just a mound of dirt, but each summer it got bigger. One summer he added the infield, then the fence the next summer. The backyard now has lights and a special blend of Kentucky bluegrass that some stadiums use. The man said he wants to use the field to give back with a fundraiser to help kids in need.
I will say the fence is looking a little shallow there.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. I don't know if there's like an official wiffle ball.
Oh, there are rules.
Because I know it is supposed to be shallower than like a normal baseball field, obviously. Right. But that one looks a little shallow. I'm not saying I would take it deep every time, but I'm just saying.
Is it a guy on TikTok that
Oh, there's
does-
like a whole.
or
I
is-
think it's like a family.
Oh, there's many.
They
of
have
them?
a wiffle ball league. So it's not that guy in that field, but they also have a wiffle ball field, and they go live on TikTok and live stream the wiffle ball games.
Yeah.
It's
And
crazy.
some of those pitches, huh?
Yeah.
With the curves and the. You
Yep.
guys used to have some crazy wiffle ball games out the street here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever broke a window.
No.
I
no.
think Sarah and Doug broke one window.
We broke a window. I think it was Cat softball pitching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
was it Cat? I thought it was.
might have been Sarah.
I don't
It
know.
was one that got away from me. I was the catcher. It was one that got away from me, and it went across the street underneath the front porch and broke a cellar window.
Yeah. Yeah. I do remember that, but luckily, I, knock on wood, have never broken a window.
And there was a little part of me. Charlie just woke up, by the way, when you
Oh,
knocked.
sorry, Charlie.
There was a little part of me when we broke that window that wanted to get up quick and run.
But you live here.
I know.
Yeah, you
I know.
can't really run that far.
And I was an adult, so yeah,
Plus, everyone knows the Braley kids, and they would know that it's us.
yeah pretty much.
We are the most obnoxious people. So they would
We
just
are?
well the kids back when we were young. We were always the one playing outside and being loud and annoying. So we would probably be the first house they would come to.
I had one more story on the People page. Do you have the picture of the gentleman out
Yeah.
for a walk?
Yep.
So what's going on here? It is a man in Arizona who took his dog for a walk, but he didn't want the dog's paws to burn. So he put him in a cooler and
That's
dragged
too
him
cute.
down the street. Yeah, you got to keep that in mind. And I learned that the easiest thing to do, especially if you're wearing flip-flops, is to take your foot out of your, would it be a flop? If there's
It could
only
be the-
one flip-flop,
Could
is
be
it
the
a flop?
the flip or the flop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So take your foot out of your flip or flop and put your bare foot on the pavement.
Yeah.
If it's too hot for you, it's too hot for Charlie.
Kat did say it was Sarah that broke the window.
She was quick to point that out, huh?
Abby did say, does he actually catch all of those baseballs, or did he buy them off people who caught them? It sounds like he caught them.
Yeah, it does.
And I don't know if this is the guy, but I've seen stories about a guy. I'm assuming it's the same one. How can there be two of them?
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, they do. They're like professional foul ball home run. Like they know where to be. They're
Yeah.
always there. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Just saying, all my years, zero.
Yeah.
Zero.
I mean, it's a numbers thing. We just don't go there enough.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe we'll spend a year going to a baseball game every day.
I would love to do
until
that.
until we catch a ball.
Yeah. But then you hear stories of, like a kid goes through his very first game and gets a ball. It's like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Just my luck. Just my luck. If I go to a baseball game and a foul ball comes my way, I'll catch it, and there'll be this cute as a button kid right next to me
You'll
looking
have
at
to give
me
it to him.
with those puppy. I'd have to.
Yeah.
Right? I would have to give it to him.
That's another thing about growing up. They think you got to do everything for the youngins now. But this guy's 60 and he's never caught a ball and he wants to.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm not
I would be
taking
the one to like go to catch it and fail and like I was pretty good at baseball, but just under pressure, I would be on the jumbotron. I would do something stupid.
The announcers would say,
I would
look
go,
at that nut.
Yeah, I would go viral for being a dumbass somehow. I don't know what I would do.
You
but
send your beer and pizza flying probably
maybe,
or something
yeah,
like that.
maybe I'd like dump it in like a really hot girl's lap, and I would be the one that goes viral. That would be me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the other thing I was going to get to today, besides potato salad, what is something you hate that most people enjoy? And again, this was a Reddit feature I came across yesterday, and that's a fascinating website.
Yeah.
It really is. How would you describe it compared to if people don't know what Reddit is? It's it's not really like Facebook.
No, it's
No.
like people go. I don't know. Does it start with I think it starts with a question, right?
Usually, yeah.
And
Usually
like
it
people
starts-
just kind of comment
Yeah.
underneath it. It's just like a forum, like an online forum.
That's a
People
good-
just respond,
good
and then
word
you
for
can
it.
respond to the responses, and it's basically like the comment section of Facebook, but that's the whole thing,
Yeah.
kind of. I
So
don't know if I did that justice.
No, I think so. The question on this thread was, what is something you hate that most people enjoy? Here's what some of the people said, and please let us know what you think. All right, we'd love to hear from you in the chats. Or if you're seeing this later in the day, feel free to comment on the YouTube video. We do check it, and we'll talk about it tomorrow, okay? Some of the things people hate that most people enjoy. Someone said, I hate parties. I'd rather have a small gathering. When there's a party, there's noise, and you never have enough time to spend with those that you really want to be with. So I hate parties.
Yeah, that's me for sure.
Is it?
100%.
I hate alcohol, someone said. I just don't see how anyone can like the taste. Guess that's an acquired taste.
Yeah, certain things.
Yeah.
I will say, I don't know. The majority of the time, I feel like people are just drinking to get buzzed or drunk as opposed to drinking it for taste. I think if you were legit drinking things for taste, you would never touch alcohol. Which I know, it sounds messed up, but and people are going to be like, no, I like the taste. But like, I feel like it probably started out as you were just drinking to get drunk, probably. I don't know. Unpopular opinion?
I'm trying to think back the first time
do you drink scotch for the taste?
I do now. Yeah, but I spend the money and get good scotch.
Yeah.
I used to just buy scotch, And
I don't know. I've tried your scotch and it tastes like nail polish remover. But I mean,
and you haven't had the bad stuff.
True.
But a friend of mine, Neil White, who I worked with for a couple of years, he introduced me to Macallan Scotch, which is a 12-year-old single malt, and it's a little more pricey, but you can notice a difference. But you'll notice I have like 1 or 2 a week. If
That's
that.
true. Yeah.
If that.
Saturday nights.
Yep.
Are Pete's drinking night.
That's it.
So don't call him because he might be turned up.
Hello.
Yeah.
Let's see. Things that you hate most people enjoy. Worshipping celebrities. Just don't get the whole gossip thing.
I think there's a line. I think some people cross the line where they take it to like an obsession.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I have a lot of fans that... No, I'm just kidding.
The royal family. Someone hates the royal family, which I guess is common, especially over in England, too. People are like, why do we pay these people?
Yeah, it is kind of an outdated thing.
Yet so many Americans, I guess myself included, because I love watching The Crown, so many Americans are just fascinated by that story.
Because they don't even have any power anymore, right? Like they don't make any decisions. Although there is something. Can't the Queen just walk into, what do they call, Parliament, right?
Yep.
Can't she just walk in and like take the little scepter that they have and like declare whatever she wants to declare?
She has, and I learned this on The Crown, she has the power to dissolve Parliament.
Which a little scary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why she'd ever use that.
Interesting.
All right. What do you hate that most people love? Selfies. I hate selfies.
I don't know. Some of these people are like, I hate them. It's like, do you hate it? Like, is it that bad? I mean, you can not like something.
Yeah.
Like to go as far as saying you hate it. My problem is I never take enough pictures. Like I'll come back from vacation and have taken like 2 pictures, and I'm like, wow.
Right.
Which I guess is a good thing because I'm enjoying it. But.
Yeah. But do you try to be or have people you love in your pictures, or do you just take a picture of a building,
I mean, ideally, I would like to take pictures with people, but I never remember. Like,
Okay.
I just never, it's never a thought. Like, the cousins were just down. Not once did I ever think, hey, let's take a picture. Like, I just forget. I just exist
All right.
in the moment.
And you have a camera right next to you
Yeah.
at all times now, right?
Like, I get to the end of the year, and I'm like, wow, I really didn't take that many pictures.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess it's somewhat of a good thing.
Something you hate that most people enjoy. Ready for this? Someone said, I loathe football.
I mean, I guess.
There's a crowd out there that doesn't like football, but then there's people like us that are just, I can't wait.
Diehards.
Yeah.
I feel like football is just a tough sport to hate. I feel like even people that don't like sports like watching football.
Probably.
It's
Probably.
See, football's great. I think I mentioned this once before, but it's fantastic because it's 1 day a week. So, I mean, typically. Sometimes it varies. But, like, your team will play 1 day a week.
Right.
So, baseball's tough to follow because it's every day.
Mm-hmm.
So, but, like, football, you guys, you all can just wait for that day and celebrate that day. And, like, we have football Sundays.
Yeah.
Which I'm pumped about. I won't be working retail for the fall.
Yes.
For football. I missed an entire year of football. It was rough.
An entire year?
Yeah, I worked only on the weekends.
And then
for
I
a
remember,
year now.
you would come and you'd just make it. No, you didn't make it. You couldn't make it for the second game. You were
No,
always like...
It was the tail end, the very end of the second game.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you loathe football? Let us know
Also,
why.
to take it to loathe, like
loathe.
to take it from dislike to hate, big step. But to take it from hate to loathe, to use that word,
So is loathe stronger than hate?
in my opinion, I think it means the exact same thing.
Yeah, probably.
But in my opinion, just because who takes the time to say loathe? You know.
It's in Harry Potter a lot, I think.
Well, yeah.
But, that's about it.
Yeah.
Here's another one that might not be too popular. Something you hate that other people love: babies. And this person said, "No, I don't want to hold yours."
I don't know. Like,
there's a crowd. Yeah.
Like Sarah's, Liam. Sarah's my sister, so like that's one thing. But like random babies, I don't know. I work in retail. I see people bring babies to the mall. I'm never like, oh, I want to hold that.
Oh,
baby.
can I hold them?
No, because normally they're crying and they're annoying.
Yeah.
So.
And you can send them away when they're not yours.
Well, we also, where I work, there's a there's a jewelry place right outside.
True.
And so a lot of people go there to get their ears pierced. But then there's these parents, and if you're one of them, we need to have a discussion. They bring their babies, like probably less than a year old,
to get their
ears pierced. And so they're screaming bloody murder outside the store all day. And it's like it's depressing because you're like, wow, they're being held against their will to get their ears pierced right
Does
now.
that happen a lot?
There's a lot of a lot. There's probably like 10 a day. Kids screaming to get their ears pierced.
I can see their thinking. The thinking is, oh, let's do it now because then he'll never remember it. Like,
but how scary is that as a baby? Someone's sticking a piece of metal through your ear. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, but my opinion on babies,
Something else you hate that people love: beer. Goes back to alcohol.
Yeah. No, that's.
Do you remember your first beer?
My first beer.
I can, and mine goes way back.
No, I'm trying to think of it. It was probably at like a cookout or something when I was, I don't know, when I was young.
Did you like
Can
it?
I have a beer? I thought I was mad cool, took a sip, and like was like, well, shit, now I have to drink this whole thing without vomiting.
Did you like it?
No.
Yeah.
Originally, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is, it grows on you.
The first beer I had, I was like 15, and I used to clean the boat. My mother used to work for a doctor, and he had a boat. So I used to clean the boat in exchange for rides.
I thought it was going to be exchange for beer. I was like, wow, this is
So then one time out on the boat, somebody offered me a beer.
How old were you?
15.
Okay.
All right. So I took a sip of the beer, and again, I thought, I'm having a beer,
so
man.
Cool, yeah.
I'm all cool. It tasted horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Gary said beer is totally an acquired taste. Yeah, 100%. And like before, because if you rewind this, you'll think I'm a hypocrite, because before I said people only drink to get drunk and alcohol doesn't really taste good. And then I was like, yeah, beer is good now. I still taste it though, and I'm like, I don't know, I feel like you don't grow to like the taste of beer, you just grow to tolerate it. Because it's still, if you think about the taste of beer, it's not good. Like, it's really not. It's a weird taste. Like, it's in the palate. I mean, good is relative.
Like
I know
the barley and the hops and all that stuff.
It just, I don't know. Like, it doesn't have a sweet taste or anything like that. Like, it's just kind of a weird taste. But now, I don't know. You just drink it. Like I like it.
Just a couple of other things here. Things that you hate that other people love. We've talked about this on this show. Camping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone said, I have never understood the appeal.
Abby said air mattresses in camping.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Camping's fun if you have like I don't know, like when the whole family used to go, like it's fun.
Right.
Especially like the campfires at night.
When you have a group.
Sleeping outside though.
Yeah. And then you wake
can't
up.
Tell me it's better than your bed. Like you just can't.
And then you wake up in the morning, you have to go to like a community shower.
Yeah.
It's like,
I was never a fan of the whole walking to the bathroom, community shower type thing. No.
And this one, let's see what he says about this. Things you hate that people love: concerts. This person hates concerts, says it's too loud, it's too crowded. They don't like concerts.
Yeah, I could see why people wouldn't like it. I think you need to be a fan. You either need to be a fan of like just like going out, like just having a good time, or a fan of music. Like I really like it. Like I'm not a fan of crowds, not a fan of parties, but I love concerts because of the music. It's an experience listening to music that you'll never have anywhere else. If you think about it.
True. So. Plus, seeing them recreate what a studio, they can spend days, months making something perfect.
Plus, the energy of a crowd is something that you never get. Like, when the first time I experienced this was the whole crowd singing Wagon Wheel back to Darius Rucker.
Right.
Like that when you've experienced that firsthand, it's like, holy cow, there's like 30,000 people all singing the same words at the same time in unison. It's like it's like when you go to church and you hear a choir, but times a million. Like there's that many people. It's crazy.
Nice.
Yeah. So there's nothing like that, in my opinion. That's why I love concerts. But I could see that if you don't like the noise, it is really crowded. There's a lot of drunken idiots.
Yes.
So
and then there's traffic trying to get out. So
see, that's the thing. You got to be with the right people though, because sometimes the traffic is fun. Like me and Doug, the concert place down near Doug and Sarah's house is like 3 or 4 minutes away from their houses.
Isn't that wild?
And
it's really only 3 or 4 minutes from their house.
It can take like 30 to 40 minutes to get home.
Yes, it can. Yeah.
But me and Doug, Trish would typically drive Doug's truck home, and me and Doug would just chill in the bed of the truck, and like that was really fun. But yeah, so sometimes traffic's fun, sometimes it's not.
All right. Any chats this morning?
Let's see. Nathan said McAllen is good stuff.
Thank you. Yes.
There's nothing like some rubbing alcohol to get you
that.
going.
Who was it? I think on a Christmas Eve, Doug thought that he would try scotch too, because my friend Steve, he and I would be having a scotch on Christmas Eve, and Doug was like Joe Navy. He's like, baby, let me try some scotch, and he firewater.
I don't know. I feel like it's like an older
you sip it
thing.
You sip it. You don't drink scotch.
But that's the thing. I think when you're
it.
younger, you drink. Like you don't sip anything. You drink. Yeah. So I feel like it's an older. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
I'm just calling you old.
Okay. Hey, it's going to happen now.
Yeah. Nathan says, I hate the beach. I hate sand. It's like glitter. It gets everywhere and never goes away. 100% agree. I think the beach is overrated. I think everyone romanticizes the beach, but then you get down there and you're like, this isn't much. This isn't much. Let's see what else. Abby said, I totally forgot to get pictures of all of us. I know, right? Like it just you just live in the moment. You just forget.
Yeah, especially when there's a lot of kids involved. There's a lot of activity.
Yep. Nathan says, I love football. Same.
Yep.
Like baseball, to play baseball is my favorite, but football is it's just the best to watch.
Yesterday I watched the Sox and Phillies because I do like a Sunday afternoon baseball game. For some reason, I just like to watch that. But true, like Monday, a Tuesday night game, I'm like,
yeah. It's just it's slow paced, which at sometimes is really nice, but at other times it's like, all right, get on with it. And I love baseball, and I'm saying that.
Well, you're right. Football's an event. It's like we watch the game on Sunday. We have meals that we talk about during the week, right?
Yeah.
So what are we doing for snacks?
Yeah. Sunday, I love it. Just the energy of football and Sundays. It's perfect. But like basketball, I like watching basketball sometimes, but it's another like repetitive one. Football, I feel like is all over the place. People who don't like it will probably disagree, but a lot can happen quick in football.
It can.
Let's see. Gail said, I love babies, but don't feel the need to hold them. Yeah, unless like I said, unless it's like a family baby. Yeah, but if it's like a random baby, I'm like, I'll be like, oh, that baby's cute, and move on with my life.
I'm good.
Yeah, let's keep a distance, please. Gail said, I only drink one beer if I'm eating steamed crabs. I've never had crabs.
No, all the times we've been through Maryland and we see all these places that sell crabs, I have never had. Your mother wants to go to one of those places where they just dump them all out on a table.
Yep.
You got a hammer and a bib, and you go away.
I will say, on the ride down, it might not be a good idea, because if you get a bad crab, it's going to make for a bad drive.
That's it.
Yeah.
Making a lot of stops.
Don't know how I feel about that one.
Yeah.
Nathan said, sours are my favorite kind of beer. I don't know what that is, but that does not sound good.
Sours? Huh. I'm not familiar, no.
Abby said, it's fun until the sleeping thing. Yeah, camping.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the whole, I don't know. Let's just come over and let's have a campfire. Let's not go camping. No, I would actually like to go camping again. We haven't been in a very long time.
No, we haven't.
Diane said it's impossible to hate a Jimmy Buffett concert. Did you ever see Jimmy Buffett?
Yes, I did. I saw him at Fenway Park.
And how was it?
It was good.
Did it have like the people singing along, like energy, like crazy?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. It had the energy. It didn't. When he was at Fenway Park, I don't think it had the tailgating experience that it has at the Xfinity Center. But yeah, it was a great show.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because I've been to 2 concerts at Fenway. That is true. Plus, Fenway's tough. If you don't get a good seat, it's tough.
The place was built for baseball.
Yeah,
and
the stage is in center field, so like if you're sitting behind a home plate, it seems like a good seat, but
Yeah.
it's really not. One time my tickets were like behind a pillar, like semi behind a pillar. we ended up going to like a standing room only place because I mean you don't sit during a concert anyways.
No.
But yeah,
best-
Fenway's hit or miss with your seat.
The best thing that happened to concerts, besides amplification, was the Jumbotron.
Yeah,
Because you can sit way back, but you still see them on the screen.
and it is funny because you kind of go just to watch them on the screen.
Yeah, which gets me to thinking, why didn't I stay home and watch,
Yeah, well, like I said, I still feel like it's like the whole energy of it all kind of thing.
Yeah.
Being there. Plus, it's fun to watch it on the Jumbotron, but then also look at the little miniature dude. You're like, oh my, that's him. That's on the Jumbotron. Yeah. Let's see. Abby said, I agree with Nathan. Sours are good. I don't know what sours are.
What are
I
sours?
guess
Is that a beer?
Nathan said you guys should look up sours. They are more flavorful. All right. That'll be a project. We need to
There we
look
go.
up, make a note. We need to try sours.
I need to look up sours, and
Yes.
I need to study the difference between loathe and hate.
I mean, that one I don't care as much about. Like I said, I think they're the same thing.
Okay.
Abby says, come up here and go camping. There is that campsite up there, Breezy Meadows.
Breezy
that's really
Meadows,
nice.
yeah.
So we should.
Okay,
Gail
I'm
said
right-
steamed crabs are so good. Never had them. We need them.
I'm writing down sours.
All right, so we need steamed crabs and sours.
And brisket.
Gary says there's one in Providence, Shaking Crab. So maybe you and Trish need to take a journey up. I don't know. I'm not as intrigued in the crab game. I'll try it, but I don't know.
Enough is enough.
For me, it's hit or miss with seafood.
Yeah.
Personally, I like certain things. I hate other things.
You surprised me because you love mussels.
Mhm.
If you get him and his oldest sister Sarah together,
Yeah.
they can like devour a plate of mussels.
It all started at Pasta House after somebody's graduation.
Yep.
Sarah,
We used to go there
Sarah
for-
got some, and
for
I
everyone's
tried some. They're
graduation.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just something I don't think of you guys eating, Because my son, he loves mussels.
Mussels, clams.
Or clams, yeah.
Big
Yeah.
fan of clams. I'm trying to think of what. I don't like lobster, though. I think lobster is very. There's one thing I hate that everybody else loves is lobster. That's mine.
Really?
I think it's overrated. I don't think it's flavorful enough.
You don't think it? No?
No.
Really?
I'm not saying it's bad. Like, I didn't eat it and want to throw up, but I don't think there's. I don't know. Everyone hypes it up to be like this. Like, it's the high-class food,
Yes.
I feel like. Like, everyone's like, oh, and we're splurging, we're getting lobster. Or the joke, like, you're taking out a date, and you're like, order the lobster.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that good.
And
I
you
think
know-
we hype it up.
The thing that I always wonder is who was the first person that looked at a lobster and said, boy, that would taste great with butter.
I want to eat that.
You know what I mean?
I want to eat those claws.
It's a scary, disgusting looking thing, you
Yeah.
know? But someone said, I bet this will taste good dipped in butter.
It was maybe it was like a last resort thing. They were like, hey, I have nothing else except this weird red-looking claw thing. They were like, we're just going to go for it.
Yep.
We're just going to crack this baby
gonna do
open. Well, that's the thing, too, is like their shell, like, I don't know, they're very, like hard on the outside.
Yes.
So to
Yep.
think like, hey, let me boil this. And because that's what you do, right? You boil them?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Not a huge fan. That and potato salad.
Potato salad, which
Yeah.
we have learned about. So.
Yep.
All right, that'll do it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you and Mom for the birthday
Yeah, no problem.
set here. Suppose you have to take it down now.
Well, I could leave it up until right before the show tomorrow.
Okay, we'll take it down to 7:55 tomorrow.
There we go.
Yeah. If you like the show, we encourage you to share it. Also, subscribe. Click on subscribe on YouTube there. It helps us. Up over 100 subscribers. We want to keep growing. Also, if you like any posts during the day, just like them, share them. That helps. And contact us either by making a comment here on the YouTube page, or you can email. It's thepetebraleyshow@gmail.com. Love to hear from you throughout the day, and we will work it into tomorrow's show.
Yeah.
All right. We leave you with a thought for the day every day. This one comes from author Jack Canfield. Jack Canfield once said, decide what you want. Believe you can have it. Believe that you deserve it. And believe it's possible for you. Our
Boom.
thought for the day. Boom.
I like it.
Hey, you did good with your cold.
Oh, thank you. I know it's kind of gotten better as the show went on. The medicine is kicking in.
Ah, that's the trick. All right.
I'm all doped up. I have no idea what's happening.
Don't operate heavy machinery.
Yeah.
Please don't drive Charlie into a bush.
We got to wake up, Charlie. He's been sleeping this whole time.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
having a lazy day.
He's having a Monday.
Yeah.
He's just, he's just...
I tried to get him to go outside, and he was like holding back. He was like, I ain't going. It's raining outside. I'm not going out there. then he went back to sleep.
He was like, why don't you go out there? I ain't going out there.
I mean, I do have to go out there.
Well, yeah.
to bring him out there. But,
True.
Yeah.
All right. Make it a great day.
See ya.